Good morning from Nashville, Tennessee. It's a beautiful day here today, and I hope that in your neck of the woods, you're starting to see those leaves turn and the sun shining and enjoying your shoulder season as we move into a little bit of colder months. Excited to talk about a few things with you here today. You're probably getting more requests from customers on indoor air quality units, UV lights, being able to validate that their commercial and residential living and working situations are as safe as possible. And it leads me to remind you about what you can do with workflow from an instructional perspective. We've always been able to capture content across workflow steps and be able to add, data science that identifies that content and shares that content with your customers and team. But we have the ability to be able to provide bite-sized, contextual micro-learning and instruction opportunities with those workflows as well. So when I build a 5-step or a 10-step workflow, I'm able to say, here's a 30-second clip on how to do step 1, just to remind you in the field. You're in this moment, being able to solve this problem, and we're reminding you how you want that done. Now, to do that, you only need your best technician or best install crew to do that workflow one time. They do that workflow one time, you look at it, you say, yep, that's exactly how I want every install crew or every technician to execute that process on site. You load that into Vision, and now is there for every technician that you have. It's huge. It's scalable opportunity to express knowledge to your entire team and instruct them on how to do particular things like a new piece of equipment, new IAQ, new UV lights, things that are relevant for your business, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's seasonal push, whatever the case may be. You have the consistency to be able to provide that across your technician base. So definitely use workflow instructions to do exactly that and accomplish those things in the field. Finally, we just released multi-channel workflows as well. So in addition to be able to having instructional content and consistency, you're able to share across the peer group, across friendly companies, across your distribution channel, OEMs, really the opportunity to say, hey, as a contractor, and I work with a distributor, I want to have a distributor workflow that allows me to take a picture of a data plate, take a 30-second video of my problem, and know that when I hit complete, that workflow and that workflow alone and that information goes to that distributor. They know that I have a problem. Their technical services team, as an example, can give me a call. You can apply this in a multitude of ways, but what this is really accomplishing is the ability for us to share universal content with parties we want to share it with. You have full flexibility and decide who that is, but ultimately we're allowing us as an industry to share best practices, have better communication on site, and ultimately get the technician the information they need to get the job done right every single time. So we're really excited about that multi-channel release. Talk to your CSM about that and think about instructional workflow content, the ability to guide your technicians every step of the way and remind them what they learned in training 3 months ago. Remind them what you talked to them about last week by having that consistent visual content guiding every process they have. Thank you so much for continuing to put your trust in XOI. We're excited to continue to earn that trust every single day. Don't hesitate to reach out if we can be helpful at all. Have a happy holiday. God bless.